For as fascinating as Sasquatches can be, I think we're all in agreement that they're best enjoyed from a distance. The last thing anyone ever wants is to be face to face with one of these creatures, much less be carried away by one. And the 1,600 people that have mysteriously vanished in the United States' national park systems will make just about anyone wonder if the Timberland Titan might be responsible for more than a few of those. But come on, an 8-foot-tall ape man that lives in the forests is already outlandish a claim enough. It's not like they go around kidnapping people, right? Well, in 1924, in British Columbia, this became reality for Albert Ostman as he was taken hostage by a family of Sasquatches. In 1924, a lumberjack and woodsman named Albert Ostman went to the area of British Columbia for a vacation. Ostman had heard stories about the man-beasts who supposedly roamed these woods, but he had refused to believe them. As Ostman lay asleep one evening, a Bigfoot purportedly picked him up and carried him off while he was still in his sleeping bag. Ostman was carried in a sleeping bag for 3 hours across the country by the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch dropped Ostman down on a plateau, where standing around him was a family of 4 of the creatures. Albert was then held captive by the Sasquatches. His captors were 3 adults and a child, which kept him captive for 6 days. He reported the largest of the Sasquatches being around 8 feet. Ostman did not choose to use his gun on them, as they had done him no harm. They fed him sweet-tasting grass. According to Ostman, the female Sasquatch watched and stacked leaves. Albert escaped by making the large male Sasquatch groggy by feeding him a type of tobacco known as snuff. He did not tell his story for more than 24 years after it happened, for fear of being thought of as crazy. As he saw more Sasquatch stories appearing in the press, Albert decided to tell his tale to a local newspaper named The Province in 1957. On August 20th, 1957, police magistrate A.M. Naismith wrote an affidavit which states, "I found Mr. Ostman to be a man of 64 years of age, in full possession of his mental faculties, of pleasant manner, and with a good sense of humor. I questioned Mr. Ostman thoroughly in reference to the story given by Mr. Green. I cross-examined him and used every means to endeavor to find a flaw in either his personality or his story, but could find neither. Albert Ostman also signed a solemn declaration indicating that his account of the Sasquatch story was true under oath and by virtue of the Canadian Evidence Act." Do you believe Albert Ostman? Have you yourself had any encounters that were a little too close for comfort? Let me know in the comment section below.